Yeah.
Where you get that racist ass hair from, bro?
Truck stop.
Truck stop.
See right here on the brim, it says "God bless America."
Oh yeah.
How to match your energy?
Do it.
I got
Yeah.
the USA shirt too.
Yeah, that's how we feeling today.
This America.
1987. You know what came out in 1987?
A suppressor.
No, way before that.
A silencer.
That was actually World War One. The Maxim machine gun was one of the first
The
ones.
Maxim? I thought you were talking about the magazine, Maxim.
No, Maxim. He was the inventor of silencers.
Talking about the Nissan.
Why you got these earbuds in, bro?
I'm wearing a hat. Can't fuck up the Amiri hat. No. Gotta.
America.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I had a. You know, you gotta.
Hey, I've been thinking about finding some crates. I ain't gonna lie. When y'all see it, do y'all feel like? What's the first thing that pop in your head? Like
You got one right there.
You talking about crate challenge?
Look, we can start off small. Just start off with one. Practice.
I only got 2.
A little practice.
You ain't gonna make your drink?
Oh, I gotta act like Tony, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta play your song and then you make your drink. That's how you get the vibes going. Oh my god.
That better not be
This
that
dude a
dog
fucking-
shit.
Nah.
He's-
Everybody gonna be playing that.
So he.
I like Kendrick though. I ain't mean dog shit, but it's the hot thing right now.
This dude got up. Does not take that much effort.
Yeah, to pour Coke into.
We want to get the whole fit in the video. Look at this guy. Look at him twirling for the camera. Look at him. This guy. And I thought I was vain. This guy.
What this is, Daddy? Yeah.
Sound like some British bloke.
He like that British stuff.
That's his shit.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
David was British
This
in the
America,
past
bro.
lifetime.
Oh, and y'all got y'all American.
Yeah, this
stuff
America,
on.
bro.
Yeah,
I had to
bro.
cut that off.
Yeah.
Man, my boy, I know you been on that Dame Dollar hard.
No, I don't be on
Dame
Bro, you
Dame
know
Dollar.
you be on Dame Dollar.
You not playing nothing?
Huh?
You not
You
playing
can
nothing?
play something from the
Go
Dame
ahead.
Dollar.
You can play something. Let me see if I got something queued up.
Man, my boy, the guy that I stole all my drip from.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on Cheers to the.
To the memories.
It's called Cheers
Turn it
to
up,
the
June.
best memories.
Just one drink. That's all I'm gonna have tonight. You know, sometimes you gotta feel it in your soul. Fuck.
If the beat drop right, it make you want to shoot a gun. I don't know about that beat.
Or call
This
her.
sound like a Hawaiian type of vibe.
Bruno Mars ass shit, bro.
Hey, bro, I need to put on socks. I don't like that my toes be exposed.
Yeah, you can't be having those things out for free, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You
People
make
pay
money.
for that.
Speaking of,
Is the beat gonna drop?
Nah, just let it keep going. Maybe I can get a little good crying before we start.
Nah,
Hey, yeah,
this
it ain't
ain't
never
kind-
gonna drop.
Yeah, this ain't the ones you shoot guns to.
Nah, it's not.
It's the one where you.
You can be on a beach listening to
That's
that.
like late
This is
night
a very
ride.
sad song, bro. He's talking about playing with his feelings.
You
She
know,
play with
a
it.
lot of times when I listen to music, the words just completely go over my head. When I first listen to a song, it's just the vibe of it. Like, okay,
You dyslexic?
do it sound good? And then if something sounds good, then I'll pay more attention. It's like some of my favorite songs, I don't know what they talking about in the song. Like SZA, songs that
feel
she
it.
dropped. Yeah, I gotta feel it. I don't
Play with him, bro.
I don't straight go.
I don't got nothing right now.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to play something off that album because
Why?
Dave played it.
No. But I played the Juvenile one.
I'm not talking about nothing, bro.
I like the interludes, the ones at the end.
Which one you played?
I played the one the Juvenile one.
Todo mi amor y mi ser. Yo te entregué todo porque
I don't know what the hell I played. I think Fight Club for real.
ahí te va chiquitita.
Alright, you can turn this shit off, bro. You don't got nothing.
I got some.
Oh, he got something. Well, that was.
Oh my God, that's
Excuse me.
disgusting.
That's a big drink. It's a big drink.
And it's a seltzer too.
It's a seltzer. It's very carbonated. It's just one drink though.
Wow, that's a thick ass.
It's girthy.
That mug girthy. I ain't gonna lie. It don't look right.
Come on, man. Give me the ox.
I was enjoying that. My bad.
I'm just going to fast forward so I can just go straight to the...
I think that's very chaotic. People that like fast forward to their favorite part.
How?
That's chaotic.
Listen to Todd.
You told me, boy, destroy this pussy. That's a view. Girl, I can tell you had some kill.
I've been listening to this album a lot, so I don't want to just
I've
keep
been on
playing
that.
it.
I've been on that.
It's like...
I love when we get an album like that. Well, at least for me, when it's an album, and then I could just press play
If
and
y'all
it's
like-
just looping.
Y'all like new R&B? Check it out.
Is,
Yeah.
Division, Ty
is that
Dolla $ign.
considered even new R&B? I think the people that still arguing about, oh, it ain't like
It
R&B
has-
how it used to be.
There's evolution with everything, Dave. You believe in this as much as anybody
R&B
else.
is R&B.
R&B is R&B.
That's
It
what
just
I'm-
has
that's what
to-
I'm arguing for.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
well, I
thought you
said
were
if y'all
gonna
like
say-
new R&B, you said, do people even consider that R&B?
No, do people even
He was
say
paraphrasing, like people don't even consider that
like
R&B. That's
boom,
what he wanted to
like
say.
I jumped into somebody else's body. Like, do people even like?
Yeah.
To me, it's just R&B.
Oh, we gotta start the intro.
Oh, I don't know if we go to whatchamacallit.
We're on the wrong
bank too.
right
Yeah,
bank.
yeah. We gonna have to end up deleting that first bank. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that part come to the end. I see it.
Y'all talking about the AMC?
That boy trying to want y'all to crash
We're
and
living
burn,
life
bro.
right now, bro. We're not on a
Y'all grabbing
stringent-
content, bro.
Yeah, we're Poddin IRL, bro. We're not on a stringent contract, bro.
Yeah.
We pop what we want. It's
Y'all
different over there.
independent.
It's different on the AMC,
Yeah.
bro. Over here, we're very devout. We
Yeah.
show up
Devout
every
Christians.
week. We come with topics every week.
Facts.
And on that note, welcome episode 87, Poddin Next Door.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy cooking with no food.
Sir, yes.
And I'm here with Dave.
Yes,
No
sir.
sock Dave.
I'm gonna go put on socks.
Toes
Barefoot.
out. Barefoot Dave with the new R&B. And we got our hood correspondent
Stop
joining
it.
us
Stop
this
it.
episode. June Thugger. Episode 87, guys. You know what came out in 1987, as I was saying earlier?
Man, don't start. Wait.
One of the greatest American cars ever, the Buick Grand National. Well, Grand National Experimental is one of my favorites. 487 cars made, only one done in all white, called the X-Ray. I have a whole DVD on that fucking car
Why you bought a DVD about it?
because I fucking love that car.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna get a G body again.
Yeah.
One day.
Oh,
And
you
it-
used to have one back in your
I
day.
used to, well, I was 15. I was young and dumb. You know.
you didn't know what you had.
I know what I had.
sold it.
I missed out on that G body shuffle.
So
yeah.
G bodies are like what? Cutlasses, Regals,
Cutlass, Regal,
Monte Carlo.
Monte
Hey,
Carlo.
Cutlass ends
Grand
with an
Prix.
S, right?
Cutlass? Yes, two
So
S's.
do you put another S on the end of it to make it plural?
No, it's cut lie. And believe it or not, the El Camino is also a G body.
Hey, El Camino
dog
is a
shit.
sick ass concept.
It's a
I
dog shit.
want one. I want one so bad, and I want to put a porthole behind the seat so I can have the bang in the bed. Wild concept. I know it's a car. It's a car truck. It's a
Yeah.
It's a
I
U.
mean, it's sick. You can pull up to Home Depot, throw a couple 2x4s back there.
I mean, you could throw probably a sheet of plywood back there.
Yeah.
So on those, the inner fender wells, they're pretty small. They're not big like a truck. So you can.
But all of them be built for that 4 feet. You can just slide that, John. I wonder if
sir.
it got tie downs in there.
It probably does. Oh no, they're along the rim.
Hey, one time I went to Home Depot in a regular ass truck. I bought like 30, 40 bags of concrete.
Oh my
Or
god,
cement.
you can't do that, Dave.
You know, cement and concrete are two different things.
They are concrete. Cement is fine. It has no additives to it, and concrete has usually additives, rocks, stuff like that.
Chunky.
Yeah. No. I'm wrong?
Cement is the thing that makes it
Stick.
get hard. Pause. Cement is the thing. Concrete is yes when it's the sand, the rocks, and the cement mixture, which makes it concrete.
So what's the right way to say?
I disrespected a concrete homie one time.
Nah.
Who was out on the job site, and I called it cement.
He like, nah, homie.
And he was
It's
like,
concrete. What was his name? Edgar?
Nah, it was some white dude. He was like the
white dude.
supervisor.
Got on your ass.
And he was like, nah, that's not cement. Cement is he
Where-
broke it down.
Where was his hand on his body? Where was it placed?
Yeah.
Because that's
On
how
his
you know
hips.
how you know he's about
On
it.
his
About
hips.
it.
On his
Yeah.
hips. On his hips.
The
So, hey,
stance.
sometimes y'all ain't never question the way y'all stand sometimes, or the way y'all like recline on things.
What you mean?
Like say you
Sometimes, yeah.
You talking about in the car when you lean back to the back and you can see out the back window?
Nah.
What?
He talking about just stand
Hey,
up.
I always wondered that. How do people drive when they be like recline all the way back?
What?
And why do you want to lounge when you driving?
Look, if you put on Key Glock Russian Cream, for some reason, whenever you put that track on, your seatbelt comes off automatically. I don't do it. It just
Glock. What song is this?
He rap with
Russian Cream.
Russian
Come
Cream.
on now. It's a song about the devil's lettuce.
He raps with
Key Glock. He talking about Dolph.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever that song comes
okay,
on, for some reason, the belt just ejectos. It just boom pops right out.
Yeah.
The seat for some reason
Slams
leans back. It slams back, but you stay upright. You stay on the wheel.
Oh, you talking about your elbow on it?
Oh, like on the console like that. For some reason, it happened to me today. This morning, I was going to work. I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
It just did it.
Yeah.
And you see, that's when that happens. Whenever you're driving like that,
Yeah.
it's because you have something
It has
very
a lot,
hard on.
the music.
It's all about the music. Not having a hard on. Having a hard on when you're driving is fucking
Listening
nuts.
to Key Glock is nuts.
But yeah, it's all in the ambiance in the vehicle at
Yeah.
that moment. And then, believe it or not, you can get a little more work behind the wheel. You know, you have a little more leverage on the wheel whenever you're riding like that. You're a little more evasive
Yeah. How you
in
drive?
that position.
Evasive.
You're a
How do
little
you
more
drive?
evasive.
Bro, I drive like a dork.
Oh.
I make sure the posture is right. You know,
They,
I don't drive with the two hands on the wheel. It's always sometimes it's none.
Oh, they
For the
got,
most part, like I do like I
You
set
got
you
my
got a Tesla?
No,
this
I-
guy. You not giving us the ad rev or something?
I set up the position to where like my knee can hit it
That's dangerous.
or my hand can just kind of hold it a little
You're
bit.
too fucking close to the wheel if you can drive with your knees.
Yeah. So,
Speaking of, I got
sometimes
into
I be eating and sometimes in the
While
highway
you're
when
driving?
it turn a little bit, I'll be able to just turn it just enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a multifaceted man
I
today.
mean, you either drive a lot or
I drive a lot.
This
just
fool got a
talented.
memory foam pillow that he sit on while he drive. It's fucking sick.
The Purple John.
Yeah, the purple John. That's fucking
What's that?
sick.
What's that?
It's
You ain't
made
never
like
seen
a
the purple mattress? The ones where they slam
I
an
thought that
egg
was-
on it and do a.
Oh, I thought that was for old people. I know what you're talking about.
I be having back issues.
Yeah.
back be blown out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Back
yo,
kitchen too long.
long,
What in
bro.
the hell?
Hey, what the fuck, man? Let's get to the shits. I got a lot to get to this episode.
What happened?
Fucking shout out to the Paralympics, bro.
I ain't watch it.
They ended?
Nah, it just started
USA
like
won?
last week.
USA won?
I don't know, but homies out there in the wheelchairs fucking whipping it up on the court, bro. Hey, with the dribbling, bro. Like, if you want to watch some entertaining shit, watch the Paralympics. That regular shit, like,
The regular stuff, like I ain't even seen it, but the regular stuff is like, oh, okay.
the Paralympics is way more extraordinary.
It's because it's like, damn, you
You found a way.
Doing the 400-meter dash on stilts is fucking nuts, bro. They just out there just
like they superseded what shouldn't be able to
be done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing. I ain't even seen it. They got all them clips on YouTube.
I'm pretty sure they got the super cuts
They
of the
got to.
Paralympics,
And
bro.
you got premium, so
No ads.
No ads, bro.
Hey, but you know what? I really like ads. I ain't gonna lie.
That's chaotic.
yeah.
I like ads because
Why?
they know me.
They
They
know
get to
they
know me.
your body.
They know my body. They know what I like, and then they sometimes they feed me little info like, "Boom, you might like this," and I'll be like, "I do like that. Let me order that."
Yeah, clicking on the ad is nuts, bro. You can't put your information into those, Dave. That's how they're. I mean, look, That's how they get you, Dave. Look what these people think they're capable of doing. Fucking Elon over here unveiling androids and shit like that.
You did?
A whole robot?
He
the
unveiled
one that was running around in the video?
Nah, it ain't real
That
yet.
was Boston Dynamics. They have a real
That
robot.
was real?
That's real.
I don't know if that's real. It looks super fake.
it looked
No,
fake.
that's real, Dave.
It looked
The
fake.
movement was
That's
too
re-
smooth,
no, that's-
right?
that's
too
real.
smooth.
No, you're talking about the yellow one with a backpack.
That was white, right?
It was
no,
white.
Oh, no,
White.
no. Elon's isn't real, but there is a.
No, he talking about Boston Dynamics.
Theirs is the dog. The dog is
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, that's real.
Okay,
it looked
that-
fake.
that
I'm
was
just
real.
saying, it looks fake because of how it moves.
Yeah, it moved too good.
But look,
It moves too
this
good.
what I'm trying to say with the ads. They're learning you. You know, the AI that's how they're feeding you these things that you like. Now Elon is out here putting out this robot that's. I mean, the fact that he has to put out the specs of it, like it could only lift 150 pounds. It could only deadlift 150 pounds. So that's insinuating
it
that
can walk like 5 miles an hour or something.
it can
like that.
only, yeah. No, that's more of a brisk walk. 5 miles an hour?
Yeah, that's tough.
I think
But the question is, how long can it do the 5 miles per hour?
I don't believe all this robot stuff because back in the day we heard all the stories about the flying cars, how advanced they were going to be, and it's been a real long time since they said that, and we ain't nowhere near close to no flying car. So people right now, I think it's the same thing. We sound like the people that back in the day, like cars gonna be flying by this year, and I don't think that robot stuff gonna take over. It's not gonna work. Like I think maybe like in another 20 years we will be seeing some of it.
Yes, but you have to be preemptive on this type of stuff because
What that mean?
the fact that you have to be
Ahead of the curve.
Say it
ahead
in
of the
hood-
curve.
Oh,
In hood
why you
terms,
just say that, bro?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what the hood term will be for that.
Ahead of the curve.
Yeah, like
When
you gotta
get
be.
You gotta be
when you get the drop on something.
what?
They say that in The Wire.
The drop.
When you get the drop on somebody,
Okay.
that means you know where they're
I
at.
don't think that's the same, but I
Yeah,
understand.
I don't know.
Say.
I've only lived in the hood for like 26 years.
Yeah.
But there's
All
a
right, so-
difference between living in the
So
hood
so
and living in the hood.
what are you trying to say?
All I'm
Ahead of
trying
the
to
curve for
say
what?
is that you give them an inch, they take a mile. Once you start letting them crack the door open,
Yeah.
they're just gonna, all right, everybody, they're okay with it. Let's fucking go nuts with
No,
it.
they can go nuts with it, but I'm saying I don't think it's gonna work because there's too many jobs. You know how they keep saying they're gonna take over these jobs.
That's what they
and
are
we not
talking
gonna-
about.
Yeah,
Elon
but-
over here talking about that they could do all these mundane jobs and things that nobody wants to do. Yes, they can, but the thing is that those jobs are there for a reason. We talked about it on an episode where we were talking about the
What episode was that?
I have no
You're
idea.
supposed to say the episode number. That's
No,
your
no, no.
thing.
Yeah, that's your
You're
thing.
supposed to
It's
be
'cause
like
we've-
episode 52 or something.
It probably was around the 50s when we talked about the minimum wage going to $15 an hour.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how, well, instead of paying these
It was
people...
episode 15 because we was talking about $15.
No, it wasn't that. 15, it was very early on. We still had B-Body King on. The minimum wage B-Body King wasn't on.
Yeah.
Shout out B-Body King. So, all these mundane jobs, just like taking your order at McDonald's, right? So we were like, well, they're going to put in the kiosk where that takes your order.
Well, they got that already.
Yeah, they got that.
Okay, but I'm saying the same thing with Elon. Like,
You see, the whole thing with that attacking that it is going to replace jobs. It is going to happen. I look at it like, you know how people deny evolution?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like...
robots aren't part of
Hold on.
evolution.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
If you really think about it,
They're
if
man-made.
you do the mathematics,
The other shit,
It was meant-
it was circumstances that made the
it
evolution
was
happen.
meant for us.
No, it wasn't to make
It's a different form.
robots.
Make a
Yes, it's a
fucking-
different
It's a
form.
different form of evolution. What he's
Yeah.
talking about?
No, it's not. How
We
the fuck
brought-
is
we
it
brought
meant
it-
for us to make a Central American robot? The thing's only 5'8". It's
Yeah.
little.
Bro, that's the
5'8"?
average
That
height.
does mundane jobs
That's-
like washing
Bro,
dishes.
you 5'9". What you talking about?
I'm 5'5". Get it correct.
Look,
On Twitter,
look.
at least, I'm 5'5".
Look. No, I look at it like how people deny the whole evolution thing, because you can't comprehend and you can't see how. Hold
I'm,
up.
I'm
How
five,
did this?
I'm 5'10" and a quarter.
How did this thing go from this
Thank you for that.
to this? You know, how did it evolve from this to this? Right. Well, it's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of years in between, where this slow change happens. I think it's kind of short-sighted of us to be able to say, I don't think it's gonna work, or I don't think it's gonna be like a practical thing, or with time they slowly start implement. Like,
No,
if you
the
think
robots
about
are very practical. They do have a use
No,
case
I'm
scenario.
saying- I'm saying.
But they shouldn't.
they shouldn't, but it is gonna happen.
There's no reason why you a mundane job vacuuming.
But it's
a fucking robot.
They got
Get a
Roombas.
fucking Roomba. Okay, a Roomba has a specific job. Cannot do anything else. Cannot pick anything up. It fucking always beeps half the time talking about they're stuck. Whereas this thing has limbs.
But
it has
what-
the wherewithal to pick something up, to jump over something, to hop in a
You know
vehicle.
what I'm saying? It shouldn't happen, but it's gonna happen.
But I think they should do it, but for like dangerous jobs that, you know, you don't really want a human doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But a lot of the times,
So-
those dangerous jobs, that's the high paying stuff.
Okay, so we're going to touch on Cuba in a bit, but okay, the U.S. Army.
Cool ball. I don't like the way you say it.
That's how the fuck you say
And
it.
you
Kabul.
talk-
Kabul.
This is USA.
It's Kabul.
This is USA. I'm
Kabul,
saying
bro.
Kabul.
No, Kabul.
Look, okay, so the Army, they have EOD robots, which is a robot.
What the
It's-
EOD stand for?
Explosive omittance device, some bullshit like that. So
That's a drone.
no, this was on the floor. It has tracks. So that job, the specific use case scenarios for this robot is it does nothing else. It's just a base that looks like a tank, and it has an arm with wire cutters. His job is to merely go out to.
So you okay with that type of robot?
It has a specific. It can do nothing else, Dave. It cannot stand up
So you
and start
scared?
chasing you around. It's not that I'm scared. It's just look.
You
AI,
don't think your AR work
AR?
against a robot?
No, yeah, it will, but you shouldn't have to do that.
Why not?
You shouldn't have to
That
do that
sounds like
against.
fun.
You shouldn't have to do that against a human.
So what
But it's
about
gonna
when this
happen.
android, this person-looking robot picks up a firearm as well? Then what?
That's fine. But
You disarm them like that dude that I see on Instagram. I ain't seen that where people were like, bro, this dude finna get people killed.
where they like
Like-
they
like
like
the-
some defense type stuff.
Yeah.
If he has the gun up to you, you flip
Yeah.
it on him.
They,
That shit only works
I
in
seen
the
a little
movie.
meme about that. It was
Yeah.
a dude like finna try it, then he goes straight to him in heaven.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, but like imagine you come outside, bro. A robot got stuck. He
Y'all ain't
just,
see the Will Smith movie?
a robot?
Y'all never seen that movie?
Our robot?
You ever seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
You believed it?
Huh? I didn't believe it, but I mean,
Bro, I think the world is gonna look like that
Godzilla might be real.
in a long time.
But what you was going to say? You was going to make a valid point.
I
But you see,
forgot.
I didn't mean
you
to.
see, this is exactly why I want there to be a heaven, so that if I go up
The
there,
robots don't come.
no.
Yeah, robots don't go to
All I
heaven.
want to do is be able to see Earth play out. Like, do you have like eternal life in heaven?
I don't know.
If you want it to be.
but
Well, that's the only reason why I would like there to be a heaven,
You
so
want-
that I can
you
live
nosy as
forever.
hell.
Yeah, I want
This
to be
dude
able.
nosy, bro.
Yeah, I want to
How
be able to
things-
see how things develop.
that's
and
pretty
like,
cynical.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what
you-
cynical mean.
It means it's evil.
You pulling all the big words out today.
I mean, it's one drink. I'm one drink in. I'm one drink in. It's
Hit us with another one before you start your sentence. See if you can
No.
do it.
Hypothetically,
I mean, when you get up there, you might have to pay for it, a subscription every month to see the world play out. If not, you're gonna have ads on it.
Not if.
Ain't that shit free up there, bro?
I mean, I don't know, bro.
Anyway, no.
so you saying you scared? You scared of the?
You scared of robots?
You scared of the robots? It shouldn't be like that. But the thing is,
I'll
what
square
can
up
you
with a
do
robot.
about it? What can you do about
You
it?
think later when there's robots and you kill one, because he like you walk outside, he just out there, and you know he got stuck, you know, or
Then
something
the-
better, and you kill it. Like you
other
think they're gonna
robot-
send you to jail?
Well, they shouldn't. But then again, there's also a lot of litigation with that because this robot is very valuable. So now you've just destroyed.
Know what I'm saying? But is a
Hey,
robot more valuable than a human?
The
Robot has a price tag. Humans. I mean, about $40, you can get something down the street.
I ain't gonna lie. Like whenever that Neuralink stuff come out,
You gonna get it?
I would like to get it.
Man, this dude here, bro.
Bro, it's like
Hey.
unlimited Googles in your head.
And what you gonna do when you outdated?
It's in your fucking pocket, Dave.
No, it stays updated with the internet.
No,
Dave,
bro.
you already don't
No.
use Google to its maximum potential. What the fuck do you want it
No,
in your head for?
People thought
Is-
that back in the day when iPods came out, like, oh, you gonna have music forever. Look at the iPod
That's
today.
music though. That's entertainment.
Yeah, what
I'm
you
talking
think
about.
that's for?
I think you would be able to go to the bank and
What are
get
you
like
gonna
a
do when your
business
brain
loan.
runs business loan?
Get a business loan and be like, once I get this, I'm gonna be able to maximize
They gonna laugh at your
my
ass, bro.
potential
Don't go in
as
there
a
and say
human
that.
being, bro.
You really think they're gonna let you unlock
yes,
your full potential,
Yes,
Dave?
bro.
In this day and age, Dave,
Yes,
you really
bro.
think
And
I think
they're
you
not
gonna
gonna let that happen, bro?
mark my words.
They're gonna
I
make-
think people are gonna be getting business loans to get that.
and
Oh, people get loans for a lot less.
like what?
I don't know.
Hey, look, but
OnlyFans subscriptions.
look, just think about how this
It's
sound, right?
Getting a business loan for
That little,
finance.
what is it called? Neuro what?
Neuralink.
Okay, so everybody, imagine a lot of people getting it, right?
They not.
Why?
Look, bro. In the future, it's gonna be the rich people, the one that have
that have access to it.
they're gonna be super smart.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have those engineered babies, baby engineering, what they call it.
Yeah, the blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, where they
The whole
they
CRISPR
get to
thing?
pick their baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, they're gonna create like a different race of human,
a
Yeah.
superhuman,
a superhuman.
which
Yeah.
is what Hitler wanted.
Why they gotta have blue eyes
This
and
dude
blonde
crazy,
hair?
bro.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
that's what
you're
he
just-
wanted.
That's what he wanted. He just wanted a superior race. That's all.
So basically, you saying blue eyes?
I don't know, that's what Hitler said.
No.
Yeah, and this
But yeah,
dumbass dude had brown hair
The dude
and
wasn't
brown
even.
eyes.
It wasn't even German. He was Austrian.
He was arguing against himself. That's a
Damn.
wild boy.
Maybe he ain't know.
Yeah,
No,
he's the
but-
biggest jugger and finesser.
But
I'll
what you're
tell you
saying
what.
is the rich people are gonna have these
In the future, yes,
Yeah.
the rich people are gonna be. Right now, they call them celebrities.
In the future, right now, there already is a huge deviation of the rich and the regular
deviation.
and the
Yeah, you
regular
gonna keep
people.
pulling them out this whole part. You gonna keep pulling them out.
There's already that huge gap between the rich
Yeah.
and the regular folk. It already exists, Dave.
It already exists, but in the future, it's gonna be even more. Bro, like that stuff in the movies, like it's really gonna be a super high contrast of. Like right now, celebrities walking around with an iPhone. A regular person can have an iPhone. In the future, it's gonna be that type of stuff, that Neuralink stuff, where they communicating through they brain waves or something stupid
Yeah.
like that, and then the regular folks gonna have an iPhone. It's gonna be like, oh, you still got a phone?
Yeah.
There's gonna be stupid stuff like that. The difference is gonna be like dramatic. Like
don't
right
know.
now, you have people on Earth. This single person, not a corporation, is becoming the highest paid this and the highest paid that. Like there's Bezos, there's damn near 200 billion.
Bozo, Jeff
Yeah.
Bozo.
Like it's just becoming way too unattainable. It's like this single person is having all this control and all this. Like this dude in food, medicine, everything. It's just ridiculous.
Fucking like if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Who owns the majority of the farmland in America? Guess who?
Gates, right?
Bill fucking Gates.
For real?
Why does he
Oh, yeah, I think I
own?
said that before.
Why does he own the majority of the farmland? I'm just saying. I'm gonna get a fucking jitterbug. I'm gonna disconnect from everybody, bro.
He trying to literally feed the streets.
But
What's
he's
a jitterbug?
It's the track phone with huge buttons. It's for old people. They sell them at Walmart. It's a
Are
prepaid phone.
you don't people that's saying I can't wait to go live in the mountains.
I'm
One
turning
of them.
into Beebody King.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Nah, I don't know. It's just
You would.
For me, back to the Android, is just
The green bubble?
the what?
The green bubble? Android?
No, not the green bubble Android. Back to Tesla, the Tesla bot.
Oh.
I'm just, I don't know. It's because
You hate it here.
no, it's not that. It's that. Hey, shout out! Y'all ready for seasonal depression? It's coming up. Once it starts
I
getting a
never
little
watched
chilly
it.
out.
Seasonal depression?
Yeah, y'all don't get that.
I love the cold.
Oh,
I
my
love
bad.
like covering up, bundling up.
Fucking Elon. It's probably because I don't understand the AI shit. Like, because to me, when I think of AI, I just think of it running rampant, you know?
When I hear AI, I think of Allen Iverson. I ain't gonna
Facts.
The answer. No.
The question.
But he had the answers as well.
Yeah, both. Questions are the known ones.
Yeah.
Answers was like, I think they had a zipper.
Yeah, they did. They had a cover over the laces. Yeah. I mean, you know, it was early 2000s.
Yeah, aerodynamics.
I mean, they had the do you remember the Spreewells, bro?
Yeah, I
They
think
had
that-
the spin
that
there.
They had
well.
the spinner in the fucking side.
You remember people used to call the spinners spree wheels?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, because look what that arm did, bro. That's why they call it.
Nah, I don't know why they called it.
Why they call what?
He
Why
used
they
to
call the
he used to
spinners
do
free
windmill
wheels?
dunks? Or did he not?
Why they call them spree wheels to begin with?
I think he used to do windmill
know.
dunks.
No, you talking about Vince Carter. He's
Shout
the
out
one
Vince
that used
Carter.
to
Yo.
the yam them Johns.
Hold on.
I remember people used to ride those spinners, bro. It was a thing. You
Yeah,
think they
it
ever
was.
gonna make a comeback?
Yeah, they will.
But
Back to the AI shit.
yeah, I don't know how we got on spree wheels.
The reason why I don't really, it's maybe I don't fully understand, because like I said earlier, to me, when I think of AI, I think of it running rampant, building a mind of its own, because there is no... Damn, I'm gonna sound like a fucking conspiracy theorist.
There's no checks and balances. There's no regulation.
Exactly. Somebody can build a supercomputer. What is a supercomputer? I have no fucking idea. In my head, it's just big as shit. But they can just... I don't know.
The quantum mechanic computer is big. They look like spaghetti.
Yeah, they have a lot of... It's because... Well, you know what the reason for the spaghetti is?
Cooling?
No.
Tentacles?
Yeah, well, it's
I don't
because...
know what
Fiber
y'all
optics?
talking about, bro.
Because have you ever seen a PCB, a motherboard? So...
You
with
lost
those-
me on the regular computer stuff.
just the green thing on an electronic device.
Yeah.
So the way that those operate, so on that, there's just a bunch of smaller computers. It just keeps getting smaller. And so what's happening is, you know, the little gold strips,
Yeah.
those are just connecting the computer so they can communicate with its lanes. Those are lanes. Think of it as a highway system. So the spaghetti,
You know
on
the
big-
highway system was built for tanks and stuff.
It
19.
was
What year?
the Autobahn in Germany
I don't
was
know.
built so the Nazis could get to a whole nother country quick as fuck.
We need an Autobahn here.
Back to the spaghetti. So they can't make if they really build one that big, all that spaghetti is just connecting different little smaller computers together to make this one bigger one.
It's just a bunch of computers making one.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
a quantum-
supercomputer. Yeah.
All right, so
I mean,
why
they
did
do
why did you bring that up?
AI run rampant, can get out of hand. We can't control it because
Pour some water on it.
Just disconnect it.
Now you podding. No, it's because, like I said, like we were saying earlier, that we can't unlock the full use of our
brains.
You know,
it's
but
a myth.
supercomputer can.
You know, that's a myth that we only use 10% of our brain.
I did not know that. I
You
didn't
know,
know.
you've heard people say that, huh? Like,
Sometimes
we only use 10% of our brain.
I thought I used more. Sometimes I'd be like at 75. Sometimes I'd be wanting to do the memory clean on that bitch, bro. Like, you know, get me back going, because that shit, I'd be like,
Too much information.
I was just be like, bro, like, come on now.
Search history.
Nah,
crazy.
yeah, that's fake. That 10% stuff.
So
is
what
like,
you trying to say? That we really use 100%?
yeah. But
Nah,
Be at
not
full
every, not, not,
capacity?
not
we
everybody.
can't use our whole brain at one time.
No,
it's just
100%.
different parts
I don't
that
believe
that
that.
we use.
I don't believe it
What you
because
think we
there's some
use?
nuts out there, bro.
Hey, facts.
They not.
Facts.
They're not using 100% of their brain.
Facts. I mean, but everybody on the spectrum, you know.
I mean, I guess
Yeah, shout out to that.
that's not sound like.
They on the spectrum from the gender, from just like the mental
Hey,
capabilities.
whenever our sister sent that in the group, the MX,
Yeah.
like
You was playing?
I was joking.
I Googled it. It's
I
real.
Googled it after too. I like, what does it really mean? I just thought, like the Latinx thing to me. So I just connected those two things.
Hey, yeah, if
Whatever-
anybody out there using Latinx, I want y'all to know that nobody that's Hispanic, like, rocks with that.
Mhm.
Latinx.
I have
What
me a
that
second
mean?
drink.
So the X is for what? So you don't say.
Because you know how they say Latino and Latina?
Yeah.
The Latinx stuff is like the binary stuff. The
Oh,
non-binary
okay.
stuff is like, oh, either or.
Yeah.
But you just use Latin in that point. So
Yeah.
he was talking about they got you know how they got Mr. and Miss, MR
Yeah.
and Miss,
They got MX.
M and the X is just whatever.
Like, it don't matter what I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. Hey, when
It's dumb as shit.
when he triggered me when he mentioned about mental something, but at what age can you not use mental health no more? Like, 'cause you got to think about it, bro. Like, once you get older, and like,
This dude be on the phone and stuff.
yeah,
while
I'm
he
talking
potting.
to him. I'm talking
That's
to you.
disrespectful, bro.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
My bad.
He's
What did I
specifically
No,
just
I
say?
know.
talking to you.
I know the answer. I know the answer.
Right. What age do you can't bring it up no more?
Well, it depends. If you've been tested and you really are like mentally unstable, then you're fine. You got that hall pass. But if you've never been tested and you're like 36, still playing the mental card, like, bro, figure that shit out. Like, get an identity, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on now.
But
I think
I was saying, like, if you're famous, you can use it for a long time, right?
if you're famous,
Yeah.
the mental stuff you're
Yeah.
talking about Kanye, no, you cannot use that shit, bro.
Because I was trying. That's what made me think about it. Kanye and with his, like, we was saying, like, he close to 50, right? How old is he? Close to 50, right?
And he's still,
44, 45.
okay,
Washed up.
okay. CLB. You want to? I'm gonna ask my barber to put a heart in my head. So back to Ye. Back to Ye.
I mean, I'm not really trying to link it to Ye. He made
But
me. He sparked
he's a
the
perfect
idea.
example because he's fucking 50,
But he's
still
famous,
trying
though.
to figure it out.
Famous people are different from regular
you
people.
have to get to that age where you just kind of mask it, where you kind of
just hold it in.
not hold it in, but you just can kind of, put it away. Put it in a little bag and just carry it on the
Because,
side.
like, no, if you're in your
I'm
20s,
a little throw it off. So let
Yeah.
me just put that aside. Put my best foot.
Let me control my crazy.
Let me put my best foot forward, because there is a time, like, unless you're like a schizophrenic or something like that, then obviously you can't control that because you, like I said, you got tested.
Yeah.
You have a legitimate
But you know what?
disorder.
It all depends on who did the testing.
It does too. Some of these are very biased, and it's like when it comes to that medical shit.
You know,
Going-
that's why they call them practitioners, because they damn near practicing.
That's what I'm saying. If you ever get a diagnosis by your doctor, ask them verbatim, is this your professional opinion?
Verbatim.
Is this your professional opinion or is this a fact? Like whenever they give you a diagnosis,
Yeah.
like, is this what you think or is this what it is? Those are two very black and white things.
yeah, because we've had that experience with our kids before, where the doctor is telling you things about your kid that they're supposed to be like, for example, you can say,
They're supposed to be talking already at this age.
yeah, or they need to eat this by now, or whatever the hell it is, right? Or they shouldn't be eating that.
Bro,
But this lady
little Mexican
doesn't ha-
babies
she
be
doesn't
eating
have kids.
Beans, bro.
She doesn't have kids.
you gotta go to a pediatrician that doesn't have kids.
If you go to a fat doctor and they telling you how to lose weight,
I mean, I don't think fat doctors exist.
I think they do.
I don't think-
what did you
maybe
say?
an eye
What did you call?
doctor.
What did you said about fat people earlier? With the-
Whoa,
no. You were talking about it, but you said something there.
It was on his
mentally
Kevin Sack-
lazy or something.
They're mentally lazy.
No, yeah, somebody was talking about.
It make
Make a
It
lot
made
of
sense. He was like, look, the dude was like looking for a soulmate out there in the streets. And the woman was asking him, what are some deal breakers? He was like, well, I want somebody that's physically fit. I can't be with somebody that's overweight. And she was kind of caught off guard, and she was like, why? And that was his reasoning, because that means that they're mentally lazy.
Yeah.
And I know that's me. I know that's not always the case, because, again,
Some people big boned it.
everybody different.
Shout out
Yeah.
to me.
Everybody different, and everybody processes food differently.
Yeah.
Me and you, we can eat pizza every day, right?
My metabolic scale is different than your
Yeah,
metabolic scale.
it's just the gut biome and all that
That's
is
what I'm
all
saying.
different.
So this lady,
and you know what people do?
All right, when I get home, I gotta take a shit. Do you gotta take a shit when you get home?
I used to, not anymore.
Look, you know what some people do? They get like skinny people that like, oh man, like this dude can eat whatever,
Yeah.
and he processes the food right. They get
Tapeworm.
fecal matter,
Huh?
doo-doo, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And they like mix it with like saline. They like do something, right? And they inject it in their butt so that the fat person can get the bacteria from the skinny person. So
Can
they
make them lose weight?
Can you
make
hit
them
the-
lose weight.
Can you hit the Drewski?
Yeah.
Cause
I don't know which one that is.
That's got to be racist.
No?
There's no way.
That's not about.
I'm just keep it real. There's no way that is like of our
That's
culture.
fucking nuts, bro.
Not that guy, pal. Trust
You ain't never heard of that?
I've never heard of that.
Google,
Yeah.
Google fecal
He watched Vice.
fecal transplant.
That you got that from Vice?
Dog, the only operations I
From
watch
Vice?
Yeah.
Hey, I
are.
guess.
You was guessing on that.
Nah, because that
Vice be on some. Yeah,
they be on some
different
wild
shit.
boy stuff.
Only operations I watch are like fucking BBLs and shit like that.
Yeah, so going back to that.
Why would you watch that?
Mans was saying
The after pics be nuts.
Mans was saying like basically mentally lazy, because it's like, okay,
Hey.
you know you overweight, why you ain't doing nothing about it? God wants somebody that's mentally like tough and motivated. Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I'm gonna do something about it.
Yeah.
I just want
It's
to make a
nothing wrong
side
with
note.
it's nothing wrong with that.
If you're getting a BBL and your doctor isn't Colombian, that's not a BBL. I just want to say that.
Why?
Only the Colombian doctors give
But
the,
what's crazy
the
is-
rights
But
to
B is
BBL.
Brazilian.
Yeah, but the B is for Brazil.
Yeah, but
that's
the
a crazy.
Colombians figured it out.
How they gonna figure out?
Have you seen a Colombian woman? They
Like-
know the figure.
Like Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
That's like saying I want Canadian barbecue.
That's fucking nuts, and it probably exists.
Hey, dude.
That's like Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
All right, check this out.
Jiu-jitsu is like some Japanese type stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they brought it in and mastered
Freaked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this lady, right? At the doctor, right? She don't have no kids, but you on your number 3 and 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you like, that's not how stuff works, bro.
Yeah, what's she talking about?
Like,
that's how you feel.
You can't tell me that.
That's what I'm saying. With
like-
doctors, is it your professional opinion or is it a fact? Like,
and what
is
you
this-
do? What you do when they
We-
telling
we-
you stuff like that?
We got
what you
another,
tell? Ain't no fucking way, boy.
We got another doctor.
Yeah. Oh, so y'all found the one
That's
that's
a
gonna tell
fucking
you.
flex. Having healthcare, bro.
No, bro, like-
Having fucking. This dude is fucking
Listen,
privileged.
listen, bro.
Dude just said like, I got
HOA.
another
Listen.
doctor.
HOA.
Bro, I never had a
healthcare.
choice to get a fucking doctor.
Listen, you know they is like goddamn Medicaid, right? I don't have it, but
not,
I'm
fucking,
saying
You
not
can't-
poor either. I'm just not wealthy.
no, what I'm saying it's like
You see, there
People
goes
have-
the big divide right there.
yeah.
Either you got nothing or you got it all.
yeah, the people in them it kind
It
of
ain't no such thing as middle.
This guy's on the ladder and
nah, but you can that ain't how it work. Depending on where you work, bro. You know, come on, man, stop. Look, every
nothing to say.
no,
Because I'm not over here eating government cheese and shit.
That don't rubber ass cheese. That mud don't melt.
It doesn't melt. You ever put it in the microwave, it turns black.
for real.
That should get your mind going.
Hey, it might taste better. Nah, but
You
I
know
don't
American cheese ain't real cheese?
What is it?
That should say a lot about America, because why would they put America?
What would they
As the
stamp that? What would
cheese,
they
yeah.
put the...
I heard it doesn't say cheese on it.
Yeah.
I heard it say American slices or some shit.
Yeah.
And it don't
And
say
Velveeta,
cheese.
that shit ain't cheese.
Yeah, because it.
But
That
that shit
shit-
fire.
that shit be
though.
having
I
the
ain't gonna
macaroni
lie.
bussin', bro.
Yeah, facts. I don't know what
Macaroni.
they be doing in the lab.
I what's like
Shit.
y'all be putting cheese in like stuff like extra stuff
Yeah,
because
spaghetti.
you know
you ever melt an American slice on
hell
some
yeah
spaghetti? Whew.
that will turn into hamburger helper.
Two slices.
It's different, bro.
Two slices of the fucking.
I ain't never did two.
Nah,
I ain't never
you
fucking
gotta do
one.
You do
I
two.
used to do one.
Duh. You
Wait,
do
no,
two.
wait.
That fork gonna turn into a fucking
Wait, no,
kebab,
wait.
bro. That shit gonna be all on there, bro. That shit gonna be a big ball, bro. You just munch on that
Yeah.
bitch, bro.
Nah, that do bust though.
Nah, but after a certain age, you can't do stuff like that.
Why?
I don't do stuff like that.
Nah, of course not. This wasn't me last week with your leftovers,
Bro.
Nah, this was like younger me. Like,
But he puts
whenever moms would go to work and
You
shit,
got you gotta
I had to feed myself.
yeah, you gotta grate the real
see you talking
This,
Parmesan.
this
Fucking,
dude over here be like, "Hey, can you grate the Parmigiano Reggiano on there,
bro.
This
you
guy.
you gotta watch.
This guy thinks he's Italian. He be talking to me like this and shit,
Yeah.
bro.
But going back to
I don't know why
When-
I brought up the doctor, but
Yeah, when
it made
is
sense
it-
before y'all threw me off.
no, but when is it okay to you still use the mental health
Oh, that's what we was talking about.
excuse? I know we went on a long ass tangent, but
No, because we were talking about if you've been diagnosed. If you've been diagnosed, if you're really
and then we
schizophrenic,
went into
Oh,
the
you said, yeah, yeah, yeah.
diagnosis. and
if you're really schizophrenic, then all right, you
then
know
he
you
said
can
this
ride that
damn
out.
lady over here with no kids telling me how kids supposed to be
Yeah.
because she
Hey,
read something.
Well, that's not because she read something. That's because that's her interpretation.
From the things that she read and the research.
Maybe her research was different. You know, everybody. That's
My-
the beauty
my-
of being a different person, that
Yeah.
you interpret things differently.
That's my whole thing with all this stuff. People be wanting people to be like all the same.
Yeah.
And it's like, when
know-
we gonna understand that we are different? Everybody want everybody on the same page when it comes to like politics. Never gonna happen.
Never.
Everything.
Even within certain communities,
think about how weird that would be if everybody we'll be like,
we'll be like damn
robots.
robots.
Yeah.
We'll be like them damn AI things
Yeah.
you hate.
Yeah.
But
Or North
people
Korea.
just gotta let other people rock out with whatever they believe, man.
Yeah, and I mean, man, it's funny that y'all bring up politics. I was
We're
Whoa, hold on!
we're
I
a
just
political
said
pod.
politics. I didn't bring up politics.
that sounded like a transition to me.
no, we
So-
haven't even answered the question. I had a whole nother idea.
There's an answer for that.
When is it
How can
okay?
you reform that?
At
Dave?
what age? No, at what age can you do you need to stop using the mental health
I mean,
excuse?
there isn't a number, but I think that
You can't be 50 talking about bro.
Yeah, no, exactly. There isn't
I'm
a
going
number,
through it right
but
now. I'm
pretty
shut
early
down.
on, you should figure out that hey, I'm
Okay, so you say pretty early on. You
pretty,
say what?
in your
Early 20s?
late 20. You should figure out I'm schizophrenic. You know, I'm pretty hammered.
You?
Say.
I've only had 2
I'm gonna
drinks.
say you can't go past your early 30s.
Me?
Yeah.
I say there's a lot of things that people can be ignorant to for a long time. Not know me. I still don't know what certain things are. It's people that learn what anxiety is at 12 years old and know the meaning of it, so they able to identify it.
Yeah, shout out to my niece.
Yeah, so
Shout
stuff.
out Charlemagne.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I would
Black
say
effect.
it all depends on when you
Don't do
learn.
that.
When you learn
I'm pandering. I'm trying to get some.
We can't
monies.
be on the Black Effect, bro.
someone,
So I can't be a BD.
You gotta be.
We can't be on Black Effect.
I can't be a BD.
God.
a
Listen,
black
bro. You gotta be black to be on the
disciple.
Black Effect, bro.
How do you know that?
They ain't even let Andrew Schultz on there.
Yeah.
On Black Effect?
Nope.
Well, he's a fucking Jew, of course.
He's not Jewish. He just has the Jew nose.
Junos.
I can't say that.
You can't say that?
No, I don't think you can say that. Although they do be having some honkers on them.
Some honkers. No, look. So
I
going
bet you
back.
they can smell some shit, bro.
So going back to the mental health stuff, I think it all depends on when you find out and can identify it. So if you 50 years old and you just identify like, damn, I've been causing my kids all this sort of trauma.
I was
I
gonna
might be
walk back
manipulative.
I was gonna walk back my answer. I think after your first kid, you can't use that anymore because if you made that ultimate decision
There's
to
a
have
lot
a child,
of dumb parents out there, bro.
unless it's like an unwanted child But if you're with someone and y'all, I believe that, the man and the woman should come to the agreement of, right now is the right time. There are accidents. There are times where like shit just happens. But ultimately, those parents, they conclude that we have to provide better for this child, right?
Yeah.
But if you, after your first kid, you're still out here playing the mentally ill card, like, take your kids away.
What was
Where's
my
CPS?
what was my comparison I had earlier, bro?
So what?
I don't know. I compared it.
We were talking about spinners and floaters.
No. When I had called you earlier, I compared that to something else.
The mental health stuff?
Oh, y'all talk about this? Y'all talk about this off air?
No, we just be talking.
Y'all be having real
Bro.
combos and shit.
Yeah,
We be talking on the phone
Why don't you
about
ever call me?
something. You be working, bro.
And what's crazy?
He
I
don't
do
work.
be working.
And what's crazy is that me and Junior be talking,
We talk every day, bro.
and that we can't. It's stuff that we can't bring up in real life because
What do you
it's too.
What do you mean by that?
It be things that be too personal,
Too provocative?
too personal, and too things that we can't talk about.
Yeah.
As
You saying like might offend people type
it
stuff?
might offend
Yeah.
people, and it's like because of our race and certain things like that. It's like we shouldn't be talking about.
Oh,
this.
y'all be getting down there.
Yeah, we be getting down
I mean, you know how it is in real life when you talk.
I do
in
know,
real
yeah.
life.
IRL.
I do talk to him like a lot.
Those IRL combos
And,
do hit differently.
And then things just pop up, and it's
But
like,
we was talking about something, and I brought this up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring that up, and I made a comparison over the phone earlier, but I can't. Think
I
about
can't
it now.
remember.
I'm gonna use Tony's. I'm hammered. That's why I can't think about it.
I'm truly hammered right now. Like, but it happens, Happens to the best of us.
But I think it's when you find out about it, but if you like continue with it and like you never going back to the mentally lazy stuff. If you identify something and then you just keep going with it and you just always use it as an excuse.
Exactly. Like me, I figured out my traumas pretty early on in my life. I would like to think that I did, and I was able to work with that. Know that I do have these flaws, these defects in my character.
Yeah. Can you name one or no?
Can I name one?
Yeah.
I've named one on the last one where I was talking about. I did. That was
You
a
ain't
real.
tell us
That
nothing,
was
bro.
yes, I did. When I was talking about that, I rationalized things by not.
That ain't real, bro. I mean, that's
That
not
is
a real.
I really am like that. You gonna tell me how I am?
Rationalize things like what?
Like whenever I
He rather not. He feel like you said something. Like,
I don't explain myself to anybody. I
that's-
really don't do
Oh
that.
yeah, that is a thing.
I really do that. And you see, I'm open about that because I have recognized that about myself a long time ago.
You've been trying to work at it. Oh, that's what we were saying. Are you like actively working at it? And you're like,
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit.
That wasn't a bit. I was giving it up. That was really me. But I do know more things about myself that I know that are flaws in my character, as I said.
Yeah.
And what I don't want to say that I internalize them or I bottle them up, but
I don't know what internalized mean.
that
He
means I
using all
don't
his
let it
words.
out.
He
I don't
using
let
all
it
his
out.
words. Okay.
I don't.
It makes sense.
Because internalize has a negative connotation where you just keep things in, but the reason is that I keep them in for the better. I keep them in to not
put that off on other people.
Yeah, exactly. To not let a relationship go astray. To just
Make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But
And-
sometimes that can affect you.
It can, but I realize I'm not that autistic. I'm a little bit.
Bro,
but
you can't be using this autistic word. There's people out there that's really autistic.
I've got tested before. I know my IQ number.
You might be thinking of astigmatism. That's your glasses.
I do have that as well. I'm pretty fucking flawed. I'm a flawed human. I mean,
Nah, I told y'all mine a while back.
you're controlling. You're manipulative.
That boy just running them down, bro. And you wouldn't have did that face, he would have kept going.
I had war. I did have war.
Well, no, it just made me something that I identify in myself. Well, the controlling stuff, maybe I am, and maybe I manipulate myself.
Maybe, Junior. Maybe.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, let him.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna let him get his shit off
No.
like that.
That's what
He
I'm
has
saying.
openly been controlling.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe I manipulate myself because I say things like maybe and I can't just admit to it.
You just gotta you gotta know that about yourself. You gotta know, maybe
I was gonna say the emotional stuff. Like I think I'm a good. Told y'all before, like the communication type stuff, but I'm not.
Yeah,
It's
did tell
tough.
us that. Yeah, you told us in the late 70s.
Yeah,
Episode
we in the
78.
late 70s.
It was episodes 87, Dave.
Oh snap! I thought we were still like in the 70s.
We've been doing this for a long time, Dave.
Yeah, facts.
We're not in the 70s.
We in the 80s.
telling him that.
He told me late 70s, and I was like,
Episode
I
78
thought we
is
was
when he
in the
talked
70s.
about that. But no, Dave. So you have to acknowledge that you are controlling, you know, and not
I don't
call it
wanna
that.
talk about
Look,
this.
Look, not call it that you are controlling. Maybe rebrand it. Say you like taking initiative. How about
I
that?
like taking control.
I like taking initiative. How about that? That sounds a lot more positive. That sounds like if you take initiative in the workplace, that sounds good, right? That shines good on
It
you.
depends if they wanted you to do it or not.
Nobody at work ever.
Wants to do work?
Nobody at work never not wants you to do something you're not supposed to do.
Never not.
That's confusing as shit. I know. I'm on my second drink. Forgive me.
You was drinking before that, bro.
I'm on my third drink. Forgive me.
Yeah.
But nobody's ever gonna tell
But how
you
is
like, why did you
rebranding
do
it?
that?
How is rebranding it?
It just
gonna
sounds
fix
better
it?
whenever you
But how's it
sound.
gonna fix it?
It just sounds better. It just inside
So
manipulation.
you just want to cover it up for now.
I just want him to mask it, internalize it. Just know that he's not controlling. He just
You
takes
see-
initiative.
And that's why I always go back to the whole ignorance is bliss stuff.
Because if you
That's
didn't know,
real.
yeah,
If you don't know, you don't know.
All right, run mine down now. I want to see this.
you,
Yeah.
you see, this is gonna sound. I really am drunk. Yours is your.
I want to see if you're right.
No, I don't know how to say it, but you're. Because this is gonna sound like weird as shit, but you're
Just
kind
say
of you. Not that you're charming, because you're not. But
That's
you-
manipulative.
Okay, but he does it in a different way. Yours is taking initiative, so
You
you like.
manipulate.
So it is manipulative. You know, the base category is manipulation, but he's more of a
Scum.
not scum because you don't do dirty shit.
Yeah, I don't.
You're kind of more like I said.
I'm a
charming.
little too honest. That's
Like-
my problem.
Well, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm saying like you can sell water to a well.
Facts.
That's what I mean by that.
Honey to a bee.
When I say you're charming, like you can
Crack to a crackhead.
you can rile somebody up. Exactly. Well, that's kind of easy.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
they have a-
Addiction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I messed up on that.
But
My bad.
that can be
And
good
you know what's
and bad.
what's crazy, and what should be a big like reason for like legalizing a lot of drugs, is because nobody sells alcohol to alcoholics. Like
What-
stronger alcohol.
What you mean?
Nobody's out.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't go through your
It's
Four
like-
Loko arc.
No, it's like that should be a good case for why drugs should be legalized. Because if you have a real industry in place that has regulation,
So you
where
want a whole crack store.
like everything has a certain percentage of
Yeah.
alcohol in it, right? Nobody is out there like, hey, bro, I got this alcohol, this like
Yeah.
crazy,
They got moonshine.
Not
and it's
this.
a bunch of
This is from
more-
Mexico. It don't
I
got
think-
shit on it.
I think it's more alcoholics out there than just drug addicts.
5%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think there's more alcoholics out there in the world than drug addicts.
Yeah, I think so.
So, and ain't nobody slanging.
Because there's some
No
people
alcohol.
that drink every single day after
That's what I'm
work.
saying.
I think you're undermining Oklahoma.
That should be a good case for legalizing like all drugs and being like, if we had a real industry in place, regulating like, hey, this amount,
Yeah, you hammered.
Wow, whenever you start stacking
Yeah.
cans like that.
Yeah.
like this amount right here is this and this. Like everything is labeled. Everything is like
Yeah.
not stepped on.
All right, so I want to get back to me one more time. So check this out.
You manipulative.
All right,
That's
so
what he said.
so basically, I know I used the word scum was one extreme, but another one is like, do you feel like sometimes I can say something
You're abrasive?
that I don't believe, but it's more just to convince you.
Oh, that you're very contrarian. I guess that's another one of your character flaws. You
Is that a
will
flaw?
It can be
Because
Or it
I
can-
think that would go
He's not
back
a
into-
fucking national debater.
I was on a
but
debate
for
team
some
in high school.
No, you weren't. Y'all didn't have one.
Yes, we did.
It was
No,
the
y'all
GDs
didn't.
versus
We used to argue in the cafeteria class. I mean,
in the cafeteria.
Being in
class.
class is fucking nuts. When they take attendance at cafeteria, that's how you know.
Hey, our food class in school, we used
Home
to,
ec.
yeah, we had we used to sell sausage on a stick, nachos.
There's
We
no
had,
reason.
hey, no,
Frito pies.
we had Frito pies, big bag
Making
too.
snow cones in home ec is fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
they were
You
working us, bro.
They were hustling y'all.
Yeah, and
y'all got.
we had
That's manipulation.
we had everything that the gas station had.
Nah. At my high school, the special ed kids used to make the cookies.
Oh my
No,
god.
we ain't had cookies.
Yeah, at lunch.
We had honey buns,
Almost 25 cents. No, were they 25? 25.
like homemade cookies.
Homemade cookies. They used to put
Damn.
the special ed kids to make them, bro. They had ovens in there in that class. That's manipulation. That's child labor. Actually.
That is child labor.
But nah, speaking of child labor, let's get to this cabal shit, bro.
I already
It ain't
talked
cool
about that.
ball.
Oh no,
It's cabal.
this is pretty much part 2 of episode 86. Because guess who I got an email from?
Oh.
OnlyFans.
For real.
They walked back that last email.
yeah.
Hey, remember we were saying like, okay, so
What's
I
gonna
was-
go on there?
yeah, like so if this is you're growing because of all the money that these people are bringing, how are you gonna continue to do
yeah,
that?
that's what I was gonna say. They walked everything back.
Exactly. I'll read you the email that they sent me.
No, we don't need to read it.
What do
Yeah.
you mean we don't need to read it? I know how to read.
you used enough big words for the day.
No, it was 0 big words in there.
Oh, they said they just like, nah, bro, you good now.
I thought we were talking about
I thought we already talked.
cabal. Kabul,
No,
Kabul.
no.
It's Kabul, not cabal. Why you got me messed up?
Kabul.
It really depends where you
Kabul.
from.
I
how
don't
you
know
say
which
it.
email it went to.
Don't worry about it.
But they walked everything back. They said you can still get railed.
Yeah.
The banks.
It said railed in there. In the email?
It did. It verbatim said
Yeah.
it. You can quote me on that. So they just pretty much walked all that back.
yeah.
And now the new bank still accepted them because they said as the new bank, they're not going to hold that against them.
Whoever made that decision to like get rid of it.
It's not that they made the decision to get rid of it. It's just that the fair, not the fair use, but the terms of the new bank, they were like, we're not going to support that. But once they saw the backlash, once they saw the
think it was-
negative media, like for example, our podcast, we very spoke on it. We were like for the creators. I mean, I
think
know
they
I did.
realized that they were making a bad choice.
They did.
And it was just like,
you know, as soon as they announced that Tiger,
oh, I seen that.
he came out with an app basically where you can bring all that energy over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was perfect. I'm like, yo, that's smart
It's
because
called My Star.
That's because what I said. They're just gonna find a new outlet to go
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
this.
the money.
But
Like,
now they don't have to lose their fan base. But I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be back. Y'all keep going.
I think they might still. People still might migrate.
he left. Let's talk about something else. Why he left? Because he.
Cabal.
That's more his topic.
a lot to say on that.
That's
Oh,
more
no,
his
we
topic.
can't talk. Oh, I know what to talk to you about.
What?
Shakari.
Bro, she got dusted, bro.
That was
She came in last, bro. Second, they would have been like, She would have still, bro. She could have came in second, and they were still gonna make fun of her.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, you took a L. You did all that.
But
for
they
nothing.
might do her like Messi, you know. You know
What?
when they got Messi as a little kid, they like pumped him with
Hell
all the type
no,
of
bro.
steroids and made him grow
So
tall.
I listened to a part, and they were breaking it down. They
Mm-hmm.
said that there's no way that she's gonna beat those Jamaican girls
Yeah.
because once you do, okay,
It's because they be running on
you know,
the beach
you
and
know how
stuff.
they,
huh?
yeah, they be barefooted. Somebody said something about they go to work to a coconut stand barefooted or something. They said I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
You know, but my thing is that like people were doing the math and saying like she's not faster than them. Why did they hype this girl up for that? You know what I'm saying? But it was because she set that record. You know what I'm saying? She was
But
like
how she
sixth fastest or something.
How
like
was
that.
she able to set a record
No,
and
she's not the fastest. I think she's like number 6.
So why were they making it seem like
Because she
just
set a
broke
record,
this
bro.
record.
Anytime you break any record, you see LeBron all the time. Oh, LeBron the only player to get a rebound and
Shoot
some
a
dumb.
3-pointer.
Yeah, come on, some like dumbass stuff. Like, not that's pretty common. I'm saying like it'd be something like leave the court, come back and get another rebound in a row. Like I don't know, it'd be dumbass stats. Well, what I'm saying is, if you break a record, it happens all the time in the NBA. You're watching the game and they say, "Oh, this player just had an assist. He like number 19," but they got to tell you.
Look, the thing about that, it was the reason why so much attention was brought to it was because of how she looked. The hair,
That had
the
a lot
nails.
to do with it. The way
They
she
were like,
talked.
damn.
Then she had that
broke a
story. She had
record?
the story. The
What
mom story. They went viral.
What mom story?
Remember her mom passed away before the race?
That was after.
After what?
After like she broke records and stuff. So she was
No, it
already
was the time
popping.
she broke the record.
No,
That's when she did the interview. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
This dude is
have a little
wild.
snacky snack to sober up.
This dude a wild boy.
Still
You
crazy,
can't
huh?
be munching on that.
He's
gotta
going
talk about
slurp. That's
Sha'Carri.
slurps.
Hey yo,
Nah. So
She broke a record. They made it. They like, hey, damn, she fast.
they hyped it up.
But when they did the math, she's not faster, bro. There's no. They saying that she never will beat them.
Yeah, but I was listening to a different pod, and they were saying stuff like, "Ain't no way." Like the people that signed her and stuff like that, they should have known by looking at the numbers and all this and that she not that guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me see.
She not that guy, and
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
and
Yeah.
I don't know why they hyped her up so much.
Yeah, they hyped her up, and it's like,
But I don't know.
It's more
I'm
like
not
a
a
setup.
track and field. I'm not
Yeah.
a track and field person.
I don't know, but
So that's why I think it got so big, because the majority of people are like, bro, they don't know nothing about no damn
yeah,
track and field.
they were saying
Why
like,
is it track and field? What they do when they field?
because
in
the field is the grass, so they got the track that's
'Cause
not
they have
grass and the field in the middle.
track and field.
But
is,
they don't do nothing with the field.
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
do.
do.
They do shot put. They do the fucking primitive shit.
But they don't do that.
They don't do
Not
that.
the
But it's
road,
all
but
about the
it's all
course.
one event. It's like a car show. You got the burnout pit. You got the goddamn drag races over there. You got
Just
the
a
car
car
that just
show.
look clean. You got the bikini. You know,
And speaking of car shows, we're gonna be podding live from the October Truck Madness. So if you want to see us, we'll be out there podding,
With a
living
tent.
life with a tent. Yeah, we're
We're
gonna have a
sweating.
tent.
We're gonna be at that.
We're gonna have all of B-Body King's work out there. It's gonna be a
that sound kind of fire. Y'all know you playing, but it sound kind of fire.
I'm dead ass right now. I'm hammered, but I'm dead ass right now.
Yeah.
This is
So you do be creating content in your head.
this is whenever I'm
Maybe you need
high
to-
functioning whenever I'm hammered.
Function.
What I tell you what. But let's get back to the cabal shit. Let's get to the real shit.
This fool just ended our segment, bro.
Y'all weren't talking about nothing. I was snacking on the champaghetti. It got me my fourth drink.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get fucking Sleepy. Mr. Sleepy himself woke up and put on his Treyway hat. And he said, we don't fold, we don't bend. It's motherfucking Treyway, bro. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Speaking of hats, you know what hat I was trying to buy?
A Mary hat?
The Locks hat.
I was trying to buy the Stussy Birkenstocks. Fucking Timmy and his sneaker bought that shit out the moment that they dropped.
What about what?
The Birkenstocks. You know the Birkenstocks,
Yeah.
the clogs.
I don't know.
So Stussy, it's a streetwear brand.
Yeah.
You
No,
might
no,
have
no.
never heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I'm saying
It's
like
very
I don't.
big. It's a
I don't-
very big conglomerate.
Yeah.
They just put out a collab with Birkenstock.
And you tried to get it and it was gone.
Yeah.
No, the Locks hat. That shit was like $190 a hat.
For a fucking hat? Man, that bitch better block all the UV rays.
Maybe it was the one he wore during the verses.
Nah. It's the shop that do them. It's like a super custom hat.
Oh.
Who was it? Kill the Hype? Who does the hat?
Nah, it wasn't Kill the Hype. I don't know. Some New York shop. I don't know.
Kill the Hype. Oh no, they're
That's
Los
LA.
Angeles. Yeah. No. So, Mr. Sleepy himself, after the events that unfolded, whenever we dropped
People
our last,
died out there. You know who attacking out there? ISIS.
okay, apparently Taliban and ISIS are different people.
They beefed up.
They're not the same people?
Pause. You can't say that.
They beefed up. What you mean?
Easy.
They don't even rock with
Easy.
beef, huh?
I thought the
They
Taliban.
damned up.
I thought the Taliban changed that. It rebranded into ISIS.
That's
No,
what
no,
I.
no, no,
That's
no,
what
no,
I
no,
thought.
no,
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 that
no,
was
no.
Al Qaeda.
Oh, okay.
Was
No,
that
they got Al Qaeda.
ISIS is the
ISIS,
Islamic State.
Boko Haram.
Boko Haram is in northern Africa.
Yeah, like Libya.
Those, it's nuts. Yes, but apparently they're different. They're not all.
They are different.
They're not all the same Habibis. They're different.
Habibis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sleepy himself, after the events that unfold, I got some champaghetti on it. My bad. After the events that unfolded this past week, whenever we dropped our last pod, we recorded on Friday. A lot happened.
A lot happened.
A lot happened within that weekend. And one of which was the ISIS suicide bombing that happened at the airport at the
Because you know,
Kubwa
there's been a
airport.
lot of people at the airport trying to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So ISIS went in there. Suicide bombers.
Well, they're taking responsibility for it. Was it actually an ISIS cell?
I
don't
think so.
know. I can't say.
I think so. I think
I
they
can't
look
tell
at it
them apart.
like.
I think they all look the same.
I think they look at it like there's great like PR for them.
Okay, but remember I said on the last one where I didn't see a lot of bloodshed? Like there wasn't a lot happening with the Taliban taking over? So that's what I
it wasn't
said.
supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be.
But there was.
Because that's what they agreed to with the U.S.
But there was. They were, and not against, obviously, Americans.
No, that's what they said. If y'all attack any American, then the deal was
Okay,
off.
but I'm
if y'all
talking
don't-
about as I'm not ISIS, as Taliban were taking over the cities. From what I saw and heard, because this was very early on, the reports were highly inaccurate. I heard they were just overpowering, shooting up in the air, doing things like. But no, they skinned people alive. They did very gruesome things. This is the type of things they
people.
do. Their people, the Habibis.
Yeah.
Because they were Christian, they found some Christians, and you know how they feel about Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
They
Different set.
yeah, they
It's like the GDs.
gruesome.
And
Yeah, and the GDK, the GD killers.
I don't know
That's
where
what
you.
the-
I don't know where you getting your info
you sound
from.
like Trap Lord Ross.
I sound like Traveling Rock. I fucking hate that guy. Him and his uncanny
Nah, Tony's-
admiration
What
for
uncanny mean?
uncanny.
Tony's
like,
giving Drewski. That's what he's giving.
Drewski vibes?
You need to bring back the best.
Me too high for
You
all
starting to
that.
sound like Drewski too.
No, don't say
Mixed
that.
with a little Alex Jones.
No. Uncanny just means like sporadic, like
Like
exaggerated.
the little
kinda.
worm that comes out the can.
I guess I don't know where the fuck you got that from. But I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. The uncanny.
How they were killing their people.
Yeah, you say he skinned a cat or something.
No, a person.
Yeah.
They skinned the person because she was Christian. Well, at least they thought she was Christian. It's like the Salem witch trials all over again. So they did gruesome things, heinous things over the weekend as they were taking over Kabul.
I think they've been doing this the whole time because
But it
they've
wasn't
been
getting
taking,
out.
Yeah, they've been taking over cities and their capitals for a good while.
No, 100%.
It didn't just happen this past
No,
month.
100%. But the real tip of the iceberg was the ISIS suicide bombing at the airport.
Because it killed Americans.
Because
Because like
it-
12, 13 Americans or something
Yeah.
like that.
So Mr. Sleepy woke up, had 12, and was like,
He don't bend, he don't fold.
he don't
So what-
fold.
what he gonna do? What he gonna
Motherfucking
do?
trailer. I mean, who knows?
Hella drone strikes on a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah, I mean, the typical, few $100,000 bombs, tax
Something like.
money. I think that's what, honestly, because they pulled out so many people, I think that's what they're going to revert to. Kind of more air stuff.
Like surveillance. You know when they say over the horizon, that's what they mean?
Surveillance.
Drones.
Because they're above the horizon line. So, yeah. Because the suicide bombing, I did not know that there was... I mean, I have not an interesting take, but okay, of the Americans stranded out there, there's news reporters, journalists, and there's also mission people, which I feel a little.
What mission people? Trying to convert people to Christians?
Yeah, well, crusades, but on the smaller
Why they call it a mission?
because it's
They
their fucking
literally on a
mission.
mission?
Yeah,
Like
they're They have a
Sometimes
goal.
it's mission impossible though in certain places.
I mean,
But they got different type of missions though. Everything isn't for religion.
majority of the time, the missions are to convert people to Christianity.
So what is it called when people go to volunteer to help people?
Okay,
What is those
so
called?
most of the time, those
they-
have a
Yeah.
backing by a Christian church, by a Christian group, by some.
It's
They're never doing
disguised
anything. Yes,
as like, hey, we're just helping, but like, hey, it's Christian people helping. We're good people. Maybe you ought to follow our God.
exactly.
I don't know.
Like,
you see,
hey,
we feeding you.
you want a house to sleep in? Guess what's in that drawer right there? Is a
It's
little
in the
good
guise of
good old New Testament. You should check it out. It's in English. Learn it.
why they don't rock with the Old Testament.
Because it has a lot of
Vidal.
I need to read the LeBron James version of that, John.
the King James version.
Yeah. See what they talking about.
I don't know what testament that is, but
They don't have it on Audible.
that'll be a hard
I have to listen to it,
That'll
though.
be a hard listen.
I always ask, where do you find the Bible in the fiction and nonfiction?
And what they say, they
he
get
has asked
mad.
that before at
Do people get mad when you
Half
ask
Price
that
Books.
question?
It was full price.
Nah, they got their own section. It's like a religious section.
Spiritual section.
Yeah.
Right there next to the rocks.
Because they
Spirits.
knew they couldn't, like, yo, we got to come up with another spot.
Yeah.
I got Audible. Let me see if it's in there, John. Y'all keep talking.
So
Yeah.
when things really turned up is when the suicide bombing, and I mean that's usually whenever a Habibi straps on a vest full of explosives and runs into to a very crowded area. This case in point, the airport,
yeah.
where everybody was trying to get out of Kabul, Afghanistan.
They got the Satanic Bible on Audible.
Shout out to Marilyn Manson. He just flicked it up with Ye.
Hey, you know what really grinds my gears when a person says that they're like atheists, and then like they reaction is like, oh, so you a devil worshiper,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But if you atheist, you don't believe in anything. You don't believe
Yeah.
in the devil
Yeah.
or in
but,
God.
But a person that normally say that is a Christian person that feel like,
Everything is
yeah, if
If
you
it's not God,
that's what they
against
said,
devil.
but it's like, no, in your world that exists, not in my world.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
people don't know how to.
Now if you're a Satanist,
that means you believe.
that means you
Yeah.
believe in the devil. But then again, if you're a Christian, you believe in the devil too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, wasn't Cain in the Bible? Wasn't on?
Yeah,
on-
because if you know,
Hey, Cain, the wrestler. That's why he named himself Cain, and that's why he came out with fire.
should tell you a lot.
Oh, bro.
What about
It's,
Undertaker?
it's all undertones.
that was Undertaker brother.
No, it wasn't. It came out later that they weren't brothers. Actually,
It was just a bit.
It was a bit.
It was all a bit.
big bit. Yeah. No blood correlation.
Bro, I remember we went to the WWF.
Hell yeah, bro. Kane came out.
That's
I
when
remember.
Kane and what was his name? X-Pac was on teams.
I don't think it was X Pac. I think it was X Pac.
You know what I mean, bro? Tupac, little brother.
So he was ahead of his time.
Yeah,
the
they
X.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was non-binary and Pac at the same time. Like when they came out and the fire came out.
Generation
man.
X.
Yeah, bro, that stuff was crazy.
Yeah.
I got scared. I ain't gonna lie.
I went and I didn't have glasses, so I couldn't see shit. This is when I was really young. I do
You
rec-
blind from back then too?
I've been blind all
He
my
was
life.
born blind.
I was born this way.
Mm.
Yeah. So back to the cabal. So what's gonna happen now? I mean, we're just pretty much back in war. Just like I said, it was just a reset switch on the war. That's all it was. It was just a little re-up
they
on the
pulling
path.
all the people out.
Yeah, they're gonna pull
They gonna
people.
leave them to fend for themselves, and we just gonna bomb them with drones from here on out. Because
Yeah.
now they killed some Americans, so it's now like, okay, we're gonna
Okay.
find them people and we're gonna blow them up, but we never gonna find them people. We're just gonna be
How do you
blowing
know who
people up
them peoples
forever.
are? How do you know who it was specifically?
Yeah,
You don't know. So
it's
you
still
just-
it's gonna be an endless war
It is.
or forever war.
And like I said, it was just to re-up the pack. It was just to get the gears re-going. Just to, like, let's give them a little something. We put it out. It's all PR shit. It's all just to go back in.
No, I don't think it's
do you
PR.
mean?
I think they really want to pull all the people out, but the reason why they never pulled anybody out is because of the criticism. And that's what they get now is the criticism is like, why you pull out and you knew the Taliban was going to take over. How could you do that? You should have stayed longer. You should have
People are
helped them
never going to
more.
be happy.
That's what I'm saying.
They should have pulled out in 2008.
So when Trump pulled when he set that in motion, like, hey, we're going to pull out at this date, Biden was like, hey, all right, I'm going to roll with it. Because everybody's been wanting to get out, but it's never the right time because it's like this vacuum is going to create this vacuum. Taliban is going to come into power. But now that it got set in motion, it's just like, you know what? Forget it. Eventually, you're going to have to do it. It's not going to end well.
Yeah.
It's not going to end well, bro.
I don't know. I just thought that... I don't know. I just thought that, we weren't gonna... I thought there was gonna be a time whenever... I don't know, because I remember when 9/11 happened.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to 9/11. It's coming up. I remember when that happened. I remember, the moment.
Where you was at?
I was in right here at school. And they picked me up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I wasn't here. I was over there, and I remember stopping at the Sitco on the corner over there when it used to be a Sitco. And then that's whenever they told me why. Because America was under attack. And I'm not going to lie, there's going to be a lot of xenophobia to come. Now with this rekindling of this fire, of what's going on out
the way
there.
It's going to affect them.
Yeah.
Because it affected you.
Yeah, because, today, I was on my way to work, there was a box truck driving very erratically, like very nuts, honking at people. We were in traffic. Like, wants to go nowhere fast. That we said, like, pulling the little fucking chain, just do, and just dunking a big box truck.
Yeah.
Like it was at least 20-something feet.
Yeah.
Like we used to whip.
Yeah.
Just whipping that motherfucker in traffic. And then when we get out into the open, whenever there's no more traffic, of course, it's a big piece of shit truck, so it can't go that fast. So, motherfucker just putt-putting, right? 65. Like, you did all that just to still have me pass you up. I look over, it's a Habibi. And instantly, my mind.
That's racist.
It's very racist. I was just like, what are you up to?
What are you up
Dude,
to?
you're crazy, bro.
What are you such in a rush for, huh?
Yeah.
Are you going to go plan something?
Stop
That's
it,
very
bro.
fucked up.
Yeah, you can't think like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that's how it works.
Oh,
I think it's a little
don't
more
think so?
planned than traffic, bro. It's a little more planned than that.
Is it a little more planned than filling a truck full of explosives and go parking it somewhere significant, letting it go off? It's a little more planned than that. It's a little more planned than getting a big truck and running into a crowd of people at a crowded market.
I don't think that...
Oh, speaking of crowded market, we fucking smoking Dylan roof packs.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
My boy got sentenced to fucking life. It's going to be on IG Live. Everybody going to tune in. It's going to be bigger than Versus.
What happened?
You remember Dylan Roof?
No,
Yeah.
Dylan Roof, the
one-
church.
yeah, the church.
No, he getting sentenced to death.
Yeah.
They're gonna electrocute him.
Death.
For real?
Yeah.
Death.
That's the dude. That's the little white boy that walked in the church and killed all those folks.
What was it, like 22?
Prayed with him.
Like 22?
No, it was 9. He killed 9
okay.
people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Shout
sat
out to
there
the
and
Bible
prayed.
study.
Yeah, he prayed with them and then killed them all after.
So we fucking smoked.
In the hopes of igniting a race war.
Oh, that's what that was?
He put out a manifest.
Yeah.
Manifesto.
Manifesto. I don't know why they put the O.
Manifest X.
Non-binary.
Yeah. He was a Klansman that did that. So we smoking Dylan Roof packs. If you're white out there and you feel
Derek
superior.
Chauvin packs.
We smoking Derek Chauvin packs. All them shits. If you're white out there and you feel indifferent about this, you might be the next pack.
I don't know what's wrong with him, bro.
Hammered.
Hammered.
That's all we got, bro. Or y'all want some
Nah.
rapid fire?
What you want, Tom?
We didn't even fucking wrap up Kubal.
Bro, it's a shit show.
Give
It's a
your
vacuum.
opinion.
It's a shit show. It's a vacuum. It's inevitable. You can't do anything about it.
I do agree.
They're gonna kill themselves. We gonna continue drone striking them. It's gonna be a never ending thing.
I agree.
I ain't got nothing on it.
And all these Republicans just trying to blame Biden, like, oh, it was a horrible.
That's what I
pullout.
want to talk about. So today I was.
It don't matter.
Today
bro.
I whipped a vehicle that had the AM radio on, radio station 740. It's a local. If you listen to AM radio, you're fucking nuts, and you're a Republican.
Why?
Is that fair to say?
I don't know. I never.
Because if you listen to sports on AM radio, then most likely you're a Republican.
I always hook up the Bluetooth.
Okay, but this vehicle that I was whipping today, I was through traffic and that wasn't even my whip. That's how you know. AM radio was on, and the way that these AM radio hosts speak to their listeners, to me, it sounded very degrading. They just speak with such conviction. Mm-hmm. They speak because they were talking about what just happened in recent events. They were talking about criticizing Joe Biden.
Yeah.
But they speak with so much like, I felt stupid listening to it. Because they were over here like saying shit like it was fact. Like, oh, Joe Biden is leaving. Like they had skits. Like Joe Biden is leaving outstanding Americans out there to fend for themselves, and then a skit comes on where it's the radio host acting like he's a mission person. That's why I brought that up. Like, oh, I'm stranded out here. I need to be saved. And then,
that's sick.
No, that's the voice he put on. And then when he's trying to check in, it's a whole fucking skit. It was a long drive.
What was this? Rush Limbaugh?
I don't know. It was AM 740. No, it was a local one because they talked about the traffic here in Houston. They're talking about the Bowie and all this, that, and third. But anyway, just the way that they were speaking to their listenership like their children. Like they need to believe this. Like this is what it actually is, and it's like they speak with no facts. They just say things to sound.
It's all what they call it, fear mongering.
That.
I don't know what mongering is, but
Me
fear,
either.
It's like Killmonger.
Yeah.
Just
like they
sound
just
good.
Oh, shout out. I know Junior. I know he went nuts whenever they leaked that trailer for the new Spider-Man movie.
No, I'm not a Spider-Man head.
You know the Spider-Man
That's
head?
DC.
That's Marvel.
That's
Come on
Marvel?
now.
Well, it's
Come on
Marvel
now.
right now, but it was Sony before, right?
It was Sony for the longest, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
I don't really get down. It's too childish. I don't like Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah, shooting stuff out your wrist.
Done-
That shit childish.
Yeah, that's like, nah.
Like you want to swing off a building.
Yeah.
Like grow up.
Yo. So you got rapids for us or what?
Junior was going nuts in there, bro. He was standing on his couch.
Oh, I wasn't.
Shout out B-Body.
Yeah, I got a few whatchamacallits. Y'all know, are you a classic rock type of person, right? Or you claim to be?
Shout out Marilyn Manson
You know the little baby that was naked on the album cover?
on the Nirvana.
Man's is like 30 now, and he's suing them for child pornography.
Oh my
That's fire.
God.
That's fire.
I mean, his wee-wee was out.
That's
That's
fire,
what I'm
though.
saying.
But if his parents probably consented to that, so
He's going to lose.
he has no litigation in that. He
We
has-
don't know that. We'll see. And he doing it in California. He's strategic.
Fuck, he's winning that.
He winning out there.
He getting all those royalties. What you got next?
The FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And
Moderna.
I got Pfizer. I got
and
the
then
minority one.
you know, Speedy had put a mandate in saying that government people can't mandate the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was only vaccines under emergency use.
Mhm.
But once it got approved, he went back and changed it and said any vaccine that's FDA approved. So at first it was just experimental vaccines.
Now he just give it up for all of them.
Yeah, basically just hate.
So I can't even get the fucking.
Well, no, it's just for like people, government people.
I can't get the Now West vaccine.
Mexico received a few of the Afghani refugees.
You know, there's a
There were
big,
probably like 10 of them.
the big Islamic following in
I don't know about
in Mexico.
big. I don't know about
It is.
big.
That's where they get all their fucking tartar from. Their heroin.
Oh, I thought that's where they got their ideas for like chopping people's heads off and making
They do.
videos
They do
beheading.
too. They do too.
Yeah.
The narco culture idolizes the
ISIS.
yeah, they do. Not just ISIS, but Taliban, Al Qaeda,
Yeah.
all those groups.
tactics,
Oh
how
yeah,
they
the way that they
instill
operate.
fear in people.
I mean, even some of their beliefs, like with the women and stuff like that. But
Facts,
I digress.
Facts.
We're out of time.
But you know, we have like Middle Eastern blood in us.
I know you do. I
Well,
don't know
nah,
about me.
I do for
I got
sure.
a little bit of Asian in me.
Because
Pause.
like even when it comes down to the food, the trompo,
Ah, that
Oh,
comes
yeah.
off the kebab shit right there.
Yeah.
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 when they stack
The-
up the meat like that
You know
and they're
that
spinning.
that's where the tortilla come from.
Ah, from
Yeah.
it starts with a P. What they call it over there.
Pita bread.
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Guess
pita
I go
bread.
rock with
Yeah,
that.
we got culture from the Middle East.
Yeah, we do. All the herbs and spices we use.
A lot of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
COVID shut down. Oh, it was a few emergency rooms shut down because of COVID overload.
I seen that.
What else? There was a few doctors, like 75 doctors in Florida, that walked out the job because DeSantis or whatever,
They need to shut up and operate.
he not making things like easy for Florida. It's like it's just open. People just wilding. Doctors walked out in protest, like basically saying like, "Hey, we need to do something about COVID." Some sort of
Don't doctors take an oath?
yeah, they do. But
They
I don't
need to
know,
shut
bro.
up and operate.
But the thing is, what if they not listening to the expertise, the doctors and
I
their
don't know how they're complaining
Advice.
about job security.
they don't want to see people die.
Maybe because they care, bro.
Yeah.
No.
And I can't believe we missed the Pacquiao fight, bro. That was it. That's all I got.
You got a lot more, but yeah.
When
Don't,
was the Pacquiao fight?
Exactly. It was like last
it was,
weekend.
where we was
Was
at.
it an undercard or some shit?
Hell no, it was a pay-per-view fight.
Oh, that's
Hey,
wild.
but let's get out of here, bro.
And K-Dot dropping his last album on
You already did.
TDE.
You already played it, bro.